Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Gary from Living in Toronto. And if this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Toronto, the good, the bad, the ugly, what it's like to live, work, sleep, and play, you're going to want to hit the subscribe button and you're going to want to click the bell. That way you're notified of all new videos in the future. Now, today I want to talk about the 5 pros and cons of living in Toronto. And I'm going to give it to you straight. You know that. That's why you're here. So without further ado, let's get on with it. But first, I want to remind you of something. I literally help dozens of people every week with their move to Toronto, and I absolutely love it. But you got to reach out. I don't know where you are, who you are. You've got to reach out. The number's on the screen. Reach out day or night, because when it comes to Toronto, I've got your back. Now, without further ado, let's get on to the 5 pros and cons of living in Toronto.
Pro number 1, cultural diversity. Because Toronto consists of 50% of immigrants, we have a rich culture, we have cuisine, we have everything. I don't know how to put it any more simpler than that. We have everything. If you want to have Greek food, you've got the best Greek. If you want Italian, you've got the best Italian. Now, here's the other thing. Toronto is a shining example. Because of our rich cultural diversity, we are an example to what other cities in the world should strive to be. And because of our rich cultural diversity, that's what makes Toronto great, and that's what makes it an exciting place to live. Pro number 2, job opportunities. Because Toronto is so big, it is the economic headquarters of Canada. There's loads of jobs here, but you got to be good, you got to be polished, but there's loads of jobs from entry level to high executive positions. In fact, many multinational corporations are headquartered right here in Toronto. Number 3, public transportation. Now, Toronto is a big city and it's an expensive city, as I said before, but what's really great about our public transportation system is if you live in a bedroom community outside of the city, there's transit there. There's a hub everywhere outside of the city that brings you into the city. We have the GO train, we have GO buses, we have Mississauga Transit. All of these places, the bedroom communities, will get you into the city, and you connect with the TTC, which is the Toronto Transit Commission, and it's extensive. Subways, buses, streetcars. Getting around Toronto is very easy. Number 4, attractions and entertainment. There's loads to do in this city. There's art galleries, there's museums, there's professional sport, there's the CN Tower, there's Ripley's Aquarium. There's loads to do in this city, and you're going to find something that you're going to love to do, and you and your family, you're going to love doing it. Number 5, education. We have some of the best universities in the world. We have the University of Toronto, we have Ryerson University, now called Metropolitan University. We have York University. Some of these schools are tops in the world. We have students from all over the world coming here to study. In fact, Toronto has the highest number of foreign students than any other city in the world, and there's a reason for that. Now for the 5 cons about living in the city of Toronto. Con number 1, the high cost of living. Toronto is expensive. Whether you're looking to purchase a home, rent an apartment, rent a house, whatever it is you're looking to do, it's expensive. And the expenses just don't end there. Let's take, for example, let's say you want to go to a hockey game. Let's say you want to go to a Leaf game. Toronto Maple Leafs, one of the hottest tickets in town. So you want to go to a Leaf game and you've got a family of 4? Okay. It's going to cost you $250 for 1 ticket. That's $500 for 2. You're going to have to park. That's $50. Kids are going to want something to eat. Guaranteed you're going to spend $30 each on them, and you're not going to get much for it. You're going to get maybe a hot dog and a Coke. It's expensive. It adds up, and you better be prepared. Con number 2, traffic and congestion. Loads of construction going on here and loads of cars on the road, and that means you're going to be stuck in your car a majority of the time, especially if you have to be in your car. If you got to get somewhere and you need a car and you can't take TTC, you're going to be stuck in traffic. In fact, Toronto is now North America's busiest city, and we've been rated as #1 for the most congestion, okay? That's not a good stat. Con number 3, winter weather. It's cold, it's snowy, and navigating around on foot can be treacherous sometimes. Sometimes it's not uncommon. You're walking on a sidewalk, and then all of a sudden, you're going to hit ice, and you don't even know it, and you could fall. You could get hurt. It happens. Newspapers are full of it. Every winter, people falling, cracking an ankle, breaking an arm. It's real. You better dress appropriate and you better have the right boots. Number 4, a competitive job market. Now, although there's loads of opportunities for work here, it's also really competitive. So you better be ready. You better be better than the 10 guys ahead of you. If you want that job, be the best version of you that you can be, but it is fiercely competitive. Con number 5, urban sprawl. Toronto's rapid growth has created urban sprawl. Now, what does that mean for you? It means a lot of things. It means that you're going to be stuck in traffic. It means that you're going to be up early in the morning just to get ready to leave, to be to work on time. It's a lot. And what that means is that you've now got a part-time job that you didn't even want, but you have no choice. What is that part-time job? That part-time job is traveling to work and home from work. That's what urban sprawl has done. So there you have it, the 5 pros and cons about living in the city of Toronto. But I can help you find something. It's not all doom and gloom. You got to remember, such is life. For every positive thing, there's a negative thing. But it's important that you know all things. And that's my job. That's what I want to do for you. So reach out. The number's on the screen. You can call, you can text, you can email, because when it comes to moving to Toronto, I've got you covered, I've got your back. And before you go, keep in mind, it doesn't matter. Days, evenings, weekends, just reach out. I want to help you.